Good evening everyone and welcome to Admiral Markets webinar of 19th of June 2014. Today we are going to talk about how to trade with Android and iOS. So how you can set up your Android platform and what are the advantages of having Android with you while you trade. Chris Swarzik is also with me. He will talk later about advantages. And I will show you now how to properly set up your Android platform for trading. Before we begin, standard risk disclaimer stating all possible risks associated with Forex market. By accepting those risks, you're also proceeding further with us. Online educational materials are developed by Admiral Markets AS Estonia for a global audience. Therefore, please take into consideration that the information in this session may not be suitable for everyone. To get a corresponding information on charting conditions and any other detail, please visit www.admiralmarketsglobal.com, select your country of residence, and contact an appropriate entity. Admiral Markets UK Ltd takes no responsibility for the information accuracy. The analysis represents the personal opinion of the author, me and Chris, and in no way it represents the actual suggestion for a trade. These are not MUK's opinions, and the website in the video is not the .co.uk website, but the globally used .com website. Forex is risky business, this is personal opinion only, and this webinar is for informational, educational purposes only. So with having said that, we are ready to continue. So mobile trading, setting up Android, setting up iOS, and advantages should be today's agenda. So presumably you were maybe you didn't have any opportunity to use Android platform for trading. On this site you can see the site on admiralmarkets.com. At this web address you can download the Android platform for your mobile phone. I strongly suggest that you do that because it's of vital importance if you trade each day and if you follow the trades. If you want to manage your trades, if you want to be successful in your trading, I strongly advise you to download the platform. At least it will help you to manage your positions accordingly. It's very useful. To be honest, it's 24 hours on my mobile phone. It's powered on 24 hours on my mobile phone. First of all, you know, we do many things during the day. Let's say that we need to go out of our trading station and you don't know what is happening with the price. You just pull out your mobile phone from your pocket and you need just to take a glance at your screen and to see what the price is doing, how the quotations are, and is your position in a loss or in a profit. It's very useful. It gives you the free time to go out, do something, I don't know, walk a dog or maybe go to a gym to train or go, I don't know, if you're day trading, maybe you have your day job, you want to go for a breakfast, but you still need to manage your positions and you still want to know whether your pending order has been hit or not. It will save you during blackouts, you know, when power is off, when you're hit by power failure. It's called a blackout. You still have your mobile phone to manage your positions or maybe to enter a trade at predetermined level. Managing positions, following the price, everything is accessible if you have just a little tool in your pocket. And we all have mobile phones today. I'm sure that there is no man or woman who doesn't have, or child who doesn't have mobile phone today. So it's of vital importance for you, if you day trade, to have Android platform installed or iOS. I'll be concentrating on setting up Android platform. More or less is the same with iOS, and it's very, very simple. First, you need to log in. After you have finished with installing the platform, you just go to login. To log in to existing account, you just need to select the appropriate option from the menu. So there is new account and there are two options below it. Log in with existing account and open demo account. If you, let's say, want to log in with existing account, you press that and you go with search. This tool is search tool. You just type Admiral and press search here. After you did that, after you have pressed this as search, you will be shown with Admiral Markets demo, AM demo, Admiral Live. You use Admiral Live for live accounts, of course. This is your login, your account number, and your password. If you press Save Password, your password will be saved, so you will be automatically logged in each time you press MT4 icon on the screen. Okay? Then you will be presented with a screen such as this. If you press anywhere on the screen, I don't know, here, 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 wherever you press it except for this, so you need to press here, wherever you like it, this window will pop up. So if you press new order, it will give you a new order dialog. If you press symbols, then you will be allowed to rearrange the order of instruments, and it will allow you to add instruments by plus icon in the top right. Settings allows changes to the quotes, charts, and notifications. Accounts will display the accounts linked to your application, and about that will give you current build number of MetaTrader 4. So this is the initial screen which you will see once you press anywhere on the screen. Okay? Now we have quotes. This is the main screen. Pressing anywhere on the screen will bring you this window here. Okay? So for all of you who are maybe new to this, pressing anywhere on the screen will bring up this menu. So these are quotes, these are symbols, and if you press plus button, it will give you another menu called add symbol. If you don't want to go manually searching for it, you can press the search button and search manually for the Forex pair. So after you have logged into your account, you will be taken to the quotes section. And usually when you open up the platform first time, you will be given only a few pairs. To add additional pairs, you just need to press plus and to add symbol. Then if you press basically plus, it will give you the option to add symbol. You will see many different instruments, metals indices, metals, mini energies indices, and we are interested, and I am particularly interested only on Forex. So you are interested in Forex because you're a Forex trader. And it's very easy to rearrange the order of instrument. So if you press this button here, you will be allowed to rearrange, moving the pair below or above. So this is basically what you should do When you added all symbols which you want to trade and which you want to follow, you can rearrange it. Just press this with your finger and move it upside or to the downside. So your instrument will be rearranged. Okay? And when you're done, you just press the back button to finish. If you want, let's say, to delete an instrument, I don't trade gold, and because I don't trade gold, I would press this and move it to recycle bin. Okay? So I would press this and move it to recycle bin. So that is how we basically add symbols, move symbols, and delete symbols. I will repeat this once more, fast. So press anywhere on the chart, then you will be given an option, selected symbols. If you don't see any symbol you would like to trade, press plus. That will bring you to this menu. You can search manually here, or you can add from the list of instruments. Once your instrument has been added, you can move your instrument up and down by pressing this arrow slider. Okay? Pressing back on the phone, it will return you to the main menu. Okay? It will return you to the main screen. Okay? Now, what are the functions on your phone? As I showed you, this was the instrument window. So pairs. At this, if you press this, you will be given many pairs here. You can add, you can subtract, you can move. This is an icon for the time frame, and this is icon for indicators. So to change the time frame of the chart, you just need to press this clock icon and select the time frame for the drop down menu. This is drop down menu. Okay? Double tapping the chart will again bring up a pop-up box when you can open a trade or add, modify, or remove display indicators. So if you press this F icon, it will take you to the indicators page. So you will be able to add indicators to the main price movement window. So to the main price moving window. This is the main price moving window. So this is quotes chart, quote screen, and this is main price moving method without this pop-up box. So basically you will be seeing this complete screen with candlestick patterns if you choose to use candlestick patterns. Once you have selected an forex pair, you will be able to set additional indicator properties on the next page. So that will take you to multiple of indicators. You know how to use indicators, how to use properties, and you just need to set up your charts. Once it's done, you need to press Done button in the bottom right to be returned to the chart window. So to remove or edit an indicator, you just need to press an indicator which you want to remove and then basically press Remove. You will be given the option Remove. If you want to open a new trade, it's very easy. So if you want to open a trade, you just need to double tap the chart. So double tap the chart or press here and press new order. Is the same. So if you double tap the chart or if you press here, you will be given this window. New order, refresh chart and indicators. If you want to use additional indicators, then you just press indicators and add whatever indicators you would like to have on your chart. Very easy. So press here, whichever instrument you want, and then you will be given this option. Double tap the chart, the main screen, you will be given the same box. That will give you this window. You need to use volume trade it. You need to put how many lots you will be putting in the trade. And basically, this will give you the option to either put a pending order or market order. Pending orders are orders which will be activated once the price hits predetermined levels. And you know now that I'm watching 93.75 on Aussie. I will be looking to long on that level if the price came in. So I made a pending order, so this is pending order. And market execution is instant execution. Once you press buy or sell, your order will be instantly executed. So once you want to make a pending order or market order, you will be given by the option to buy or sell or make a pending order. This field is used for stop loss placement. This field is used for take profit. It's very easy to use, guys. Very, very easy. Now, the next thing will be basically managing your trades. So let's say that we wanted to buy euro dollar. We double tap here or we double tap here. We'll be given the option to buy euro dollar. New order, and we put, let's say, 0.30 using stop loss of 30 pips. Target is what we want to use. Once you're in the trade, you press, let's say that you made a market order, and you will be given and you will be presented with this window. Order is open. This is your ticket number. This is how many lots you have entered in the position, and what is your stop loss and what is your target price. Okay? Once you're in the trade, you will be given this window. So tapping the trade icon will give you this window. If you press, this is main screen. If you press trade, you will be presented with this window. So you will be seeing here active trades and pending trades. So active and pending trades. Account summary is also displayed. Now, if you long press here, so if you long press here or here, wherever you want, it will automatically give you this window. It will automatically bring you this window. Close is basically if you want to close your order. Close partially, that means scaling out. You know what scaling out is. So if you press close partially, that will be scaling out. New order is another order for that particular pair. And modify order, you're modifying the existing order. Okay? I will be going through these slides again once we are finished to show you again how you easily can open and close your order. And basically this is the date and custom period. This shows history. You just press history. History button will bring you to this window where you can see today's trades, last week, last month, last 3 months, or custom period. If you press custom period, then you will be given an option to choose from dates. June 13 to June 13 to July 14 to August, whatever you wish, custom period. So before we proceed, once more, download the platform, install the platform. Log in into existing account, select Untitled Markets Demo Live, whatever you trade. You use your login number and your password. Then this is the active screen. If you press anywhere of the active screen, you will be given new order symbol settings account about this window. You press, let's say you want to see again a chart. So you are having the instruments. If you want to add another instrument, just press selected symbols plus. You choose from this multiple of instruments. Because we are forex traders, we use forex pairs, and once your pair has been added to the chart, let's say it's GBP Swissy, if you want to move it, you just press this with your fingertip and move it up or down. Then if you press here, you will be given an option to see, actually watch the time frame you will be trading. And if you press adjacent function, you will be given the option to choose from multiple of indicators. Mind you, however, that those indicators are not as same as desktop version. Desktop version is primary method of trading. This is very useful to manage the trades. Unfortunately, you cannot see live charts because this is from the mobile phone. I don't have an option to show you how my mobile phone works. I don't have the camera here, so you cannot see my mobile phone and basically the options. So this is mobile platform, okay? And you cannot add expert advisors and you cannot add custom indicators. That is one of disadvantages. So you cannot add EAs and you cannot add custom indicators. Chris will tell you about the advantages of using mobile platform. Now I have another question. You don't have support resistance lines, you don't have trend lines, Fibonacci. Yes, but the primary thing you should know, it's not used for everyday trading. Mobile platforms are very useful if you are in the trade, but you need to go out of your trading station, or you want to make a pending order, or you want to make a market order if you didn't make a pending order at your trading station. Can we use tablet with touch facility? Any recommended model of the tablet? I prefer ASUS. ASUS. So I prefer ASUS. Acer is also good. Yeah. Can I use MT4 desktop version at Windows Mobile? No. Windows Mobile is different platform. Android is different. So desktop version is basically a desktop version, guys, is for PCs, Windows 7, Windows, I don't know, XP, Windows 8. So desktop versions are only for desktops. Mobile versions are Windows Mobile, Android being the most popular, of course, and iOS. So I suggest you to use Android because Android mobile phones are much more suitable for trading at Europe and I think Asian and Russian countries. America use iPhones, and to be honest, iPhones are not well supported in Europe as, I don't know, Samsung or LG. I use personally Samsung S4. That is my mobile phone, and I'm very happy with it, I need to say. Is it MT4 or TradeStation? This is MT4. We don't use TradeStation. MT4 is more than enough for successful trading, and whatever you were hearing or listening about MT4, I don't know, but everything is excellent. I am a profitable trader with MT4 platform, and as I always say to my clients and to ECC clients, if they want a statement, real account statement from me, I'm always willing to give and to show my history of trades. So MT4 is excellent platform. Whatever you hear wrong about MT4 is nonsense. It's a very good platform, and you don't need anything besides MT4. MT4 Android is for trading when you are out of your PC to manage your trades. Chris will tell you what are the advantages of trading on your mobile, but you need to know that your primary method is MT4 desktop. Okay, desktop MT4. Android mobile is support platform. Okay, it's supporting platform. So once you are in the trade, so you know how to open the trade, you just press double click on the chart or whatever, or the quotes, and then press new order. When you press new order, you will see euro versus dollar instant execution. You just enter volume traded, this is for lot size, and you enter stop loss, and you enter subsequently take profit. This is the confirmation window. When you see order is open, that means that the order is indeed open on your account. If you want to manage these positions, just press here or here, whatever position you want to manage, and then you will be given this menu: close order, close partial, new order, modify order. Will you do Supreme Edition seminar? Yes, Megantas, tomorrow sign up for Supreme Edition webinar. I will do it tomorrow at 12 o'clock my time. It's 10 GMT. So tomorrow at 10 GMT, I'll be holding Supreme Edition webinar, first part of the webinar. Okay? So once you are in the trade, you can manage your trades by pressing here or there. It's easy. You just press anywhere here, whatever position you want to manage, you just press it there, and you will be given here an option basically to manage your trade. So close order is basically closing your order, close partially, scaling out. New order is new order, that means that you will open a new order, and modify order is modify existing order. You can make another, move your stop loss, trail the stop manually, or put target price. Where we can get it for download, tomorrow I will tell you where you can get it for download. Yes, I will be telling you after the webinar, so pay attention to the webinar first, please. And history, if you press here, you will get basically the history. You just need to press, you have quotes, charts, trades, and history. If you press history, you will be given the option to choose from multiple time frames for history. Today, last week, last month, last 3 months, history of your trades. If you press custom, you will be given an option to see the history from one period to another period. And settings page, so we have settings page also. Basically, you have advanced mode, so, or basic mode. If you put advanced mode, you will be given these options: high, price, low, price, which is the spread for that, what is the time, and so on. If you uncheck this, that will give you a basic view, and you will basically be seeing only quotes without high, low, and without additional information. Open, high, low, close, of course. Show volumes, I don't use volumes. And show trade levels. Basically, if you put a pending order, entry, market order, stop loss, target price, you will be seeing the lines. By default, it's candlestick. I use, of course, candlestick chart to show me price movement. So, this is for Android. MT for iOS is also very easy. It's easy to use. It's free. Many of desktop features are included. It has more indicators than Android, and it's easy to navigate. Vagantas asks, it will be fine to play with it before seminar. I need to ask Admiral Market support, so maybe tomorrow you will be given. I don't know how many of you have signed up for tomorrow's webinar at 10 GMT. If you want to use Admiral Market Supreme Expert Advisors Edition, you need to sign up and listen to the webinar, because I need to explain what you will be basically seeing there. It's a great add-on to Admiral Markets MT4. So MT4 iOS is basically the same as Android. It's very easy to use. You use just Android references for navigating. The options are more or less the same. Quote, chart, trade, history settings as Android. But it's just optimized and coded for iOS. That is for iPhones. Okay? So, once more, and we can continue, Chris can continue. So, you need to download, install the platform, then you will be given the option to log in with live and demo account. Once you log in, you will see the menu. Pressing menu anywhere on the screen will bring you this box, your order symbols, account settings, about. Then, if you see the quotes, if you want to add symbol, you just press here long and then select plus, add symbol from there to there, move your symbol, and basically you can trade the currency pair. This is for time frames, this is for indicators, this is for pairs. If you want to make a new order, double tap the screen or use basically Euro dollar long press, or I don't know, Euro New Zealand long press, then you will be given the option to buy or sell. If you want to make a pending, you press here, and from the drop down menu set pending. If you want to use market, click next, and you will be given the option sell or buy. Okay, if you place, first you need to place volume traded, lot size, then you need to click on next. On next window you will see sell buy. This is for market orders, instant execution, buy or sell. When your order has been opened, it's instantly you will be seeing this window, Euro dollar instant execution. Ticket number, how many lots, stop loss, and target price. You are in the trade, then you want to manage the trade, long press here or long press there. You will be given this box, close order, standard market close, close partially, scaling out. New order is making a new order, and modify order to modify existing order. History shows you the history of today, last week, last month, last 3 months, or custom period, whatever period you would want to see. And settings page, this is the default, advanced mode, candlestick, open, high, low, close, show trade levels by default. Same is for MT for iOS, but the thing is it's coded and optimized for iOS. So this is all from me for today. Use this, and Chris will tell you now about the advantages, and he will tell you what are the advantages of using mobile platform. And be sure to sign up for tomorrow's webinar at 10 GMT about Admiral Markets Supreme Edition. Okay? So Chris, you can continue if you're here.
Hello there. Yes, I am. Thank you so much. Let's see if I can start sharing my screen here.
Thank you, Chris.
Pretty good. So thank you all for being here. We're going to take a look at the advantages. This is all good stuff we actually can skip because I have the wrong PowerPoint. In fact, that's not so handy. This one is the correct one. That's it. Good. This we can also skip. So the advantages of using a mobile platform, the practicality basically, or practical advantages obviously are there, such as accessibility is one of the biggest ones, isn't it? For in cases that we would like to have a backup when we need or want to leave home, when we might even want to leave the PC, for instance. Those are, of course, immediate things that you probably think of. For instance, you have a doctor's appointment and you still see something you would like to trade. You could have something to do regarding documentations, whatever, you know, the reason it could be that, or bank. Sometimes these things are difficult to do in the weekend because they're not open. So yeah, that is a way to solve that situation. Not maybe wanting to be behind the PC for, you know, whatever hours you trade. If you are trading full-time and you're looking maybe at the screen 12 hours or 10 hours or whatever it is, that could be a way to reduce that and still keep an eye on things, but without the need of being in the office necessarily. So also, of course, that is connected to the ease of monitoring setups and managing those trades. The other advantage is trading at the office. I'm not sure actually what I meant with that. Trading at the office is, oh yeah, now I know. If you're not trading full time, then, and you have a job and you're working for a company that's not related, let's say, to trading, right? That, of course, gives you the advantage that you can keep an eye on your trades without maybe the boss knowing, let's say. So that is an easy way, or yeah, it's a way of doing it. Still might want to be careful with that. I'm not trying to advise breaking rules or something like that, but you know, one way could be maybe to be open about it. Other way could be indeed to be a bit more discretionary about it, but that's up to you. It is, though, maybe an advantage that you can do that without necessarily using the work PC to keep an eye on things. So that would be another thing. And as a backup, when something goes wrong with internet or power, it would be good to still have that accessibility. It would be good also to have a phone number that you can contact still as well. These are just like what-if scenarios, so that you're prepared for the, you know, things that you usually wouldn't expect, but occasionally, unfortunately, do sometimes happen. So it's good to be prepared for the unexpected. Therefore, when it does happen, you know, you're okay. And usually, if you're prepared, it doesn't happen. So that's always a good thing. Disadvantages is the fact that you got a smaller screen here, lower and less visibility, less options to use. So, you know, that's a bit of less options with regard to indicators on average, smaller screen obviously. Trading, so if you have a bit more complicated maybe strategy, for instance, that could be a bit difficult to see it. The simpler, the easier to see. Trading can become a bit easier maybe in a sense like it's becoming more like a game maybe. For instance, for some people it could be true. Not saying that everyone would see it like that, but if you use your mobiles, you know, you play easily a game on it, and if you do the same with trading, maybe you could start associating it like that, for instance. That could be, the barrier to trading kind of could drop, and it could become a bit blurred, if you know what I mean. Dropped connections, the execution time, and the lack of EAs are other things you might want to think of when trading from a mobile platform. So those would be disadvantages listed here. So basically, finding a balance probably is the best. I would suggest to still use the PC for the main bulk of your trading, and use that for the screening time, for the analysis time, for the actual entries and trading. I would suggest that that is the preferred method. Even with these things, you can make an exception and still enter a trade with your mobile, but I would say that this is still, practically speaking, probably the best, also visually wise. At least I have that I would like to see, you know, the bigger screens. The other thing which you could use mobile very practically is indeed as a backup for internet failure, or maybe for monitoring trade management. That makes, I think, probably most sense in a way, because you don't have to analyze. You just have to take a look if your stop loss needs to be moved. I think that practically that part is the most easiest in a way to do that with mobile internet. So I think still doing the analysis at the bigger PCs, but then when these things have been done, then maybe moving into mobile probably is the best, I would say, ideal balance in this regard. Of course, because this is maybe just a suggestion, it's just not necessarily that the best is the only method. Obviously, it depends on our practical situation as well. We want to be cautious in general of trading on the impulse. That has a bit to do with the ease of trading. Want to be careful with the fat fingers and the bigger fingers that some of us might have. My hands are not particularly small, I would say, so I definitely have to be careful with that. Small buttons on the mobile there. Leaving the mobile unguarded is, especially in an area where maybe, well, outside of your home, let me say it that way, is something you want to be careful of. You don't want to lose your mobile with your trading platform open and that person starts nicely gambling and risking with your money, right, for the fun of it. So that would be a no-no. Be cautious of that. It's probably logical, but still does have an extra danger to it. Mobile is maybe easier forgotten. I don't know. It's but maybe easier forgotten than a PC. In any case, you want to make sure it doesn't get stolen, for instance, and be careful of that. Implementing your strategy or trade management incorrectly because the visuals are unclear, right? So that would be one thing you want to be cautious of, that you be extra careful with implementing the trading plan. Obviously, that's always the foremost on our attention, in our focus, and we don't want to be worse implementers because of the technique we use. So we have to guard that particular element, that we don't make mistakes in this regard. So trading on impulse, small buttons, leaving the mobile unguarded, and implementing the strategy correctly. Other things, it's not so, your risk management stays the same. It's not so that your risk all of a sudden goes through the window just because we're on a mobile. That of course still stays the same. You want to be cautious or look into security settings in event of phone loss or theft. As I already said, you want to be careful of overtrading. That could happen at any time, also behind our PC, but maybe even more so behind the mobile phone, maybe. I don't know. Could be. Want to be careful for that in any case. And bad rates. And that's something that is worth discussing, what AM has, so keep an eye on that. So this is what you want to be cautious of, right? Overtrading, bad rates, security settings, your risk management, trading on impulse, small buttons. These are all things that could disturb and impact our performance negatively, so that isn't good. We want to be aware that our mobile has a connection, right? We want to make sure that that is going all well. You want to also keep an eye on the bigger picture and your account. That could be easy to skip. For instance, if you cannot see your total balance that well, maybe you want to keep an eye on the risk and money management at all times, even though it's maybe not visually that easy to see. Yeah, so AM offers great stuff. Check it out at admiralmarkets.com/platforms-software/mobile/iOS. Well, it's easier just to go to Admiral Markets, to be honest, and look at the menu from there. Just give me a second. There it is. Go to admiralmarkets.com. Go to Platforms and Software, and you'll see more info regarding Android Trader, MetaTrader 4 for iPhone, MetaTrader 4 for iPad. So check it out. Let's see, the link I mentioned was Platforms, Software, Mobile, iOS. That probably is this one. Yes. Go to MetaTrader 4 for iPhone, and you'll see more info about the possibilities and advantages. There you have all the trading platforms at the bottom: iPhone iTrader app, Android Trader app, iPad iTrader app. So there you have it. So that you know now where to go and take a look at that. Oh, here you have more information, basically for the iPhone and the iPad at the bottom of the links here. Some advantages that you can see at the top. Free, most desktop features are there, and a familiar interface are things that you can think of. So also for the iPad is a separate link with a separate app that makes sense because an iPad has a different layout basically than any phone does in any case. So it is most of the time these apps for phones are not really optimal for pads in general. So for tablets in general. So yeah, that's something that makes sense because otherwise you do have a bit of optimization there. Here you can see one of those apps, a screenshot of MetaTrader 4. And that wraps it up, in fact. Let me take a look at the questions. I don't have the box open as yet. No questions. Good. So yeah, that wraps up our webinar today. A bit shorter than usual, but that's okay. This topic, I guess, has been sufficiently discussed anyhow. Don't forget, if you have questions, first of all, you can let us know. We can take a look at that. Don't forget that next week we will have live webinars as always. We will have Learning Labs with Nenad at 6 to 7 p.m. Central European Time. And we'll have Trading Labs on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 7:45 to 9:15 a.m. Next week we'll be back as well, by the way, as always. Let me take a look what we have next week. You can take a look at all the webinars just in case, right, by going to webinars right there. Then going to signing up. And next week we will have Keltner, Bollinger, and Envelope channels plus strategy based. And let's see, Supreme Edition presentation is indeed tomorrow. Otherwise, that's an extra webinar, by the way, as Nenad already said. Otherwise, let's see, Monday, the usual weekly Forex recap. That's the first one. Nenad, are you there by any chance?
Sure, I'm here. Yep.
We have how much memory the software will occupy.
Not much memory. I have tested it. It works pretty fine, and it doesn't. Basically, it won't freeze your computer. It's Really, it doesn't occupy much memory. It's easy to use. It's very functional because those forms work with as expert advisors. So it's excellent, really. I'm really excited to do a presentation tomorrow. It's really good, very good. And it's very easy to use, actually. And it's helping me when I do some trading, let's say correlations with alarms when I make pending orders. So everything will be seen tomorrow. That will be the first part, and the second part will be also very soon. But tomorrow there'll be a quick presentation to see for traders to see how they can use it very efficiently, and how they can use it to their advantage, because correlations are something which is very important. And I will talk again about correlations. They don't need to visit any other website for correlations. For many other things, I will show that tomorrow. Okay?
Nenad, did you talk about the Windows Mobile MT4? There's a question from Rakib. I don't know what he exactly means. Please say about Windows MT4.
MT4. This was about mobile trading, and basically Android, iOS, and Windows Mobile are the same. The functions are the same. They might look a bit different on each platform, but yes, those are mobile versions of MT4. So most of us and most traders use standard MetaTrader for Android. And for MetaTrader for Windows, basically you need to download a separate software because it's called Windows Mobile. So it's not the same on Android and Windows Mobile. Windows Mobile it's more or less the same, but it's much better on Android, if you ask me. So my suggestion is to use, if you want to have additional a tool for your trading, use it on Android. Currently it's the most supported, and it works very, very good. Windows Mobile is a little bit different. The installation is the same, but icons are a little bit different. So it will work, but for optimal usage, I advise you to use MetaTrader for Android. Okay, Android. If that is the answer to a question, then Android is the platform for you.
And can we have multiple charts open on the screen?
No, no. Only one chart. And I think, guys, if you want to trade with it, it's not primary trading station. Your primary trading station is your PC, and you need to be close to your monitor for a proper trading usage of trading method of trading system. I personally cannot trade, and I cannot trade Camarilla MACD on Windows Mobile, but I can use pending orders, I can manage my trades, I can close my trades, or I can look for a better price if I want to make an order. But you know, your primary trading station is your PC. And this is additional tool. Chris already told you it's the best if you need to go out or you need to go somewhere, then it's best for you to use Windows Mobile. Then you will be in advantage. But your primary method, it's not your Windows Mobile or Android, it's PC. MT4, standard MT4. Okay? If you have any further questions, you can ask, no problem.
Here you see, by the way, the trading camp. Let me explain. If you're interested, take a look. You can apply by filling it in or send an email to camp@admiralmarkets.com. So that's how you can try that out. I'd definitely say take a look, or go to bootcamp is another element you might want to think about. So take a look. That could be interesting. And our traders blog and analysis, technical, fundamental, wave. Got a lot of things to look at if you like. So those are things that might be worth looking at. Well, I guess we can wrap it up. What do you think? No
yeah, questions? We can wrap it up. Everything is clear. So if you have any questions, you can ask us. If you encounter any problems with Android or other mobile platform, you can ask us. I use Android, so I can answer questions about Android. I don't use Windows Mobile. So if you encounter any problems or you have any questions, you can ask. It's not a problem. I will try to help. So we can wrap it up. Guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. We will talk tomorrow on 10 GMT, Admiral Markets, AS Supreme. You will see new features, new things, new improvements over old features of MetaTrader 4. So thank you for being with us and talk to you soon. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Talk to you soon.